What's up, everybody? I hope you had a great 4th of July if you're in the United States. And if you notice I didn't post on Friday, I apologize. I've been very busy working on a lot of cool projects. But for right now, today, I'm actually going to go over the upgrades that I've done to the car, give you an update on how those are doing, and kind of give you a heads up on what's coming. I got something very cool planned. Hopefully, I'll be able to tell you by the end of the week. I'm hoping. It's going to be cool. I think you'll like it. But first, since we're standing in front of the car, the AutoFlex that I've sprayed on the front of the car, let me show you how well it's holding up. As you know, I had the front sprayed with AutoFlex. It's a clear protective film. It feels just like paint. Right now the car is dirty. I should have washed it, but there's a lot of bugs here. If you remember on one of the videos, I hit a tire on the highway, and right here there's only one little nick here after hitting a tire. Pretty amazing how well this stuff holds up. It peels right off if you need to. The stickers are actually underneath the clear finish. I'm glad I have the finish on because pretty soon we're actually heading down to Florida, and this is going to help with the rock chips. It already has helped because I have almost 4,000 miles on the car, like 3,700 miles on the car right now, and there's no rock chips at all on the front of the car, so that's amazing. I'm very happy with the product, and I will be doing some more with the AutoFlex coating. I'm actually going to do my entire Model S. We're actually going to do it in a color shift. I think it's going to shift from a blue to a greenish color or a turquoise color, or a Bora Bora is the color. Should be pretty cool how it shifts and how the different lines of the car kind of accent the shift. But moving over to the tires, of course, I have the caps off, exposing these beautiful rims. I actually like them a lot, actually. I did put a sticker here with the Model 3 logo, and the Tesla logo is actually pointing right at those. These tires ride really nice. I've actually lowered the pressure to 39 pounds cold. When it heats up, they heat up to about 42 pounds, which is actually perfect. It gives a nice soft ride, but still a good handling and good efficiency. Since we're outside, let's go to the back of the car. Now, if you look at the back of the car, well, the funny part is the student driver. My daughter's learning to drive, and she's actually driving this car. She does really well with it. She likes it. We get a couple weird stares from people, you know, letting a student driver drive a Tesla, but why not? It's the safest car. It's one of the safest cars on the road. This is the newest thing I've done. It is the Tesla lettering on the back of the car. I think it looks so much better than what I had before. This stands out kind of nice. It actually looks factory if you look at the car. I think it just ties right in, and Tesla should be doing this on all the cars, I think, or do something more different than that Tesla T on the back. I love that, and I'm glad I went to Abstract Ocean to get that. Abstract Ocean carries those things. This is a chrome. As you can see, they also carry it in a flat black. So if you're doing a chrome delete on your car with a matte finish, they make those in a matte finish. So you can actually paint those a different color if you want them a different color, if you want them a shiny black. So if you've done a gloss blackout, you can do that as well. Abstract Ocean is where you get those. There's a link in the description for a 15% off coupon for yourself. So check them out. One thing while we're back here, if you notice the bumper's a different color. I'm going to service for a couple things on Tuesday. We're going to talk about this bumper for one, about the different colors. Plus, it looks like it has popped up a little bit right there. They're going to have to adjust that. And also, the passenger side door here. The passenger side door sticks out a little bit. You can really see here. It sticks out a little bit here, goes in a little bit there. They can adjust that, and this trim seems like it's waving out a little bit here. That probably can just be removed and replaced, or just popped a new piece in. I got my appointment Tuesday at 8:30 in the service center, so I'm gonna take this down there. They're supposed to have a loaner car for me. Hopefully they give me a Tesla loaner car, not a gas car, because they don't always have Tesla loaner cars there. Sometimes they have to use Enterprise, I think they use, for their rental cars. Either way, hopefully I have it back in one day. The bumper might take a little bit longer. They might have to order that, and I'll have to go back for that. Not a big deal. I think they're about an hour away from me, so it's not a big deal. Plus, there's a Krispy Kreme store right across the street. I might have to pick up a couple. Why not? Let's see, is there anything else I've done to the outside? Not yet, anyway. Let's move on the inside. Speaking of Abstract Ocean, the matte tempered glass screen protector. This is really nice. It actually feels like glass, feels just like the factory glass on there, but it is so nice. It stops the glare, stops everything from bouncing off. They make a shiny one if you like the HD look. You do give up some resolution, but I think it's an awesome thing, and I like the matte way better than gloss because you're not going to be staring at this for very long. You don't really need the high resolution. Moving on to the dash, you see my walnut dash. If you haven't seen that video, check the video out. I'll have a link for that. This is where I removed the wooden dash and sanded it down and put an ebony stain on it. Now, of course, this is not ebony right now. The wood was so thin that it wouldn't take the black finish, but it actually left a beautiful walnut finish. I'm absolutely in love with this finish. And then I put one coat of lacquer over top of it to protect it and give it a gloss finish, which does not give a reflection off on the glass, which is really nice. It kind of fills in that porous wood a little bit, and I think it looks amazing. Along with that, right below, I've actually added this wooden piece here. This is actually real walnut that I've only put one coat on because I'm testing this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to find some Velcro that's thick enough to fit right in here and hold this in place. I've been testing to see if this is going to curl, since this is real wood. It's about 1/8 of an inch thick, actually a little thinner than 1/8, and it fits right in there. Ties in really well with the wooden dash. I'm actually working on the stock dash one that is quarter sawn white oak, and I'm working on a piece that'll work with that as well. So if people don't want that matte, that rubber mat that looks out of place in the car, you can actually pick up one of these, and I'm going to have them for sale very shortly. If we move straight up, you see a dash cam. This is the Ding Ding Pi 2, something like that. I'll have a link below. If you remember, I actually wired this up and ran the cables around the glove box area and into here, and I had a battery pack in here because I thought it would be cool to have a battery pack for the parking mode feature on this. I thought having a decent enough battery would give me the ability to have everything being filmed and all that stuff. And there's really not that many battery packs that can actually take power from the car as well as discharge power at the same time. I found one. It's just the car doesn't put out enough power from the USB ports or the cigarette lighter to actually power the camera and charge the battery at the same time. So it slowly died. But I found out I really don't need that feature. I don't need to have the parking mode. I'm actually going to take this out and put it in the back of my wife's Model S because she drives quite a bit, and it's nice to have the footage from behind and the footage up front from two different cameras. So that's what we're going to do. Elon actually said that in software version 9, he's actually going to be enabling the cameras to be used as dash cams. So when you need it, if there's an accident, you can actually pull the data from those. I'm sure that's going to cost some money, but so do the cameras. That's what I'm going to wait for. That's the update on the camera. Let me show you before we go on the camera. I just have the wire coming through here and just plugging straight into the cigarette lighter that's in the glove box. So every time this screen comes on, this has power. If that has power, then that has power from that. You follow? But anyway, I like the camera. I'll have a link in the description to where to get it and how much it was. Let's see, what else have I done? The screen. I've actually tilted the screen 1.4 degrees. Doesn't sound like much at all. It's really not, but it does make a difference. When you're looking at the screen, it's totally flat. It doesn't pitch at all towards the driver at all whatsoever. So what I did was, there's two screws from underneath. I just loosened those up, pulled this side towards me, pushed this side back, tightened those back up, and it moved 1.4 degrees, a total of 3/8 of an inch. Doesn't sound like much, but it actually does quite a bit. Those directions that are way on the right, it actually tips it a little bit, and you can actually see them a little bit better. So what are my future plans for this car? I have something secretive that I will come out with later. Next thing I want to do is tint the windows. I'm looking for a tint company here in Mooresville that I want to have ceramic tint done to the car. And I'd like to get that done before we go to Florida in a couple weeks. I noticed the heat. I have a little less insulation up top, so I noticed the heat from the top. I've talked to one company that I might actually go see them to see if they have enough tint to do this whole piece, because I don't want half. I want the whole thing done. That's one thing I want to get done fairly soon. Of course, the bumper is getting looked at by Tesla. That door is getting looked at by Tesla. The trim piece. I would like to lower this I'm thinking about lowering it 1 inch. I think that would give it a little bit more aggressive look. I also have a little bit more planned for the rims. I'm gonna talk to somebody this week about those wheels, see if I can do something a little different to make it look like different from everyone else's. I don't have any film on the glass, on the lens here. I do want to get some type of film to protect those from rock chips. I'm not gonna do a chrome delete. I like the chrome. It's actually a brushed chrome. It's not a bright chrome like the Model S has, except for these. These are actually the same as on the S, and they're different from here. It's a little weird, but whatever. I absolutely love the car. I like it. Really, I like it a lot.
I like it a lot.
It sounds like I am changing some things because I don't like the car, but I am changing things to make it mine, or to make it personal to me and what I like about the car. So I've got some cool videos coming up soon. I want to get hooked up with a tire company and maybe do some donuts in this thing. I've got really cool products coming, something that you can help me out with. The window tint, lowering it, a lot of cool stuff coming. Maybe a Tesla rally we can do, starting from the Charlotte area and maybe link around a couple places. So maybe we do a 3-city tour or maybe a 4-city tour and do a long road trip. Maybe we go from Charlotte here to Atlanta. Kim from Like Tesla's down there. Maybe we can meet up there. Maybe we can go from there to Nashville and back, or maybe there, go somewhere else. We should get a fall trip planned right when the leaves are changing, when it's really beautiful out. Get a nice long Tesla trip where people can jump in at any point in time. Maybe get some sponsors, get some stickers on the car, kind of like a gumball rally, but this would be more of a silent rally, and see some sights in there. So if you're interested in that and you like to plan events, maybe you can be a part of it. Maybe you can be in charge of it, and we can get a group together and starting here in Charlotte. Let me know what you think, but as always, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, thanks for giving it a thumbs up on the video, and thanks for staying positive, and I will see you soon.